Hey everybody, CyberKex here, and today I will be beginning something really exciting for my YouTube channel. Infinite Crisis is a brand new MOBA, or massive online battle arena game, by Turbine Entertainment, and it features DC characters, so it's an arena battle game similar to League of Legends, and it's fresh off the market, still in closed beta. And I was fortunate enough to get into the closed beta of Infinite Crisis, and they have just allowed all closed beta testers to begin posting videos. So I will now be very happy to be bringing you plenty of gameplay and coverage of everything that goes on in the Infinite Crisis closed beta, or at least what I can talk about. So I hope you enjoy all of this stuff, because I'm really excited to play this game. It's a fantastic game. If you like League of Legends, if you like Dota 2, if you like plenty of other games out there on the market, even if you don't like any of those games, it's still a great game. If you like DC Comics characters like Batman and Superman, then this game is great for you. It's fantastic. I'll have a link in the description. I'm going to put up another video simultaneously. I have a code to get into the closed beta, and I'll be giving it away in that other video that I'll link in the description. So you can look forward to that. Anyways, I'm just going to play a game for you all for this first video. The map, as you can see, is called Gotham Heights. It's round, similar to Dominion, for those of you who know what that is. There are 5 points around the map, but the middle of the map is really sophisticated and interesting. The map looks like a city. It looks like Gotham City. There's buildings and stuff, and as you can see here, terrain that even in the hidden fog in the middle of the map makes it look like a city. Although I'm not sure why you'd have such heavy fog in a city. But it says this section of Gotham City was one of the first sectors thrown into the bleed during the Cataclysm, which apparently is the catastrophic event that caused the Infinite Crisis that is the center of this game. Lost and adrift in the bleed, it is now a battleground for Protector trials. Protectors are your player. You are the Protector when you play as different champions and such. So let me fire this queue up. The queues are really, really quick in this beta. Everybody's playing all the time now. Everybody who's in, at least. So it's not, usually doesn't take very long to find a match. Here's one right now. It's 5-on-5, as you probably figured out. If this last guy would accept his match here. For getting into the beta, I was awarded with some currency, as you can see, which I have not spent yet. But that will be wiped when the game comes out, obviously, because they don't want people having advantages. Currently, there are 14 available champions. You've got Joker, Gaslight Joker, Doomsday, Zatanna, Flash, Batman, Gaslight Batman, Poison Ivy, Wonder Woman, Gaslight Catwoman, no regular Catwoman yet, Green Lantern, Cyborg, Nightmare Batman, and Shazam. I'm going to play as Gaslight Batman for this game. And each game you get to pick 2 Stolen powers, which are like summoner spells or whatnot that give you a boost during the game. And it's neat because each stolen power has a couple powers that if you're playing as a specific champion, you get a bonus to that power. For example, the surveillance camera. If I pick surveillance camera, I can pick Gaslight Batman surveillance camera because I'm playing as him, which is much powerful than the normal surveillance camera. But I'm going to pick Invulnerability. It's a shield similar to Barrier, and I'm also going to pick Super Speed, which is similar to Ghost. And I'm going to lock myself in.
I made my parents a promise, and I will keep it.
And we're ready to fire up. Looks like I've got Batman, Joker, Nightmare Batman, and Green Lantern on my team for this game.
Launch in 5 seconds.
What I really like about this game, another thing that I like, is that the client does not separate itself between game and champion select, similar to the way that League of Legends and I believe Dota 2 does. So there's no hassle when trying to record or anything. There's no hassle when trying to crash clients and stuff. It's just one client runs all. So it's very convenient. And we've got a couple of skin champions going on here.
Teleport to Lost Sector, Gotham Heights.
I haven't, the item sets right now in the store, there's quite a few things to choose from. This is recommended, and they're sorted very, very well into categories. I've been building recommended lately as I try to learn as many champions as possible. But I'm sure that these items will obviously become a lot more viable as people start to create meta for this game. So as you can see, you have to wait 30 seconds before these bridges will come across and we can start. There's 5 capture points, and all you have to do is stand on the capture point. There's no clicking on anything or anything. All you have to do is stand on the capture point, and you will begin capturing it. And of course you start at level 3 for this format. I'm not sure why these ugly notifications are here. So this bar thing will fill up, and so you can clearly tell how close you are to capturing a point. And I'm not sure why the heck my team is 3 bottom right now, but Doomsday's going to head up top, and so am I. His passive here for Gaslight Batman is that his basic attacks apply Echo for 4 seconds. And after this fight, and that Echo can deal additional damage and reveal enemies. So I'm getting chased here. I'm just going to use both of my Sunder Spells because it's the only way I'm going to get out without getting killed. Oh, looks like I got killed anyways. I'm not familiar with Green Lantern. He has a ability that, as you saw, drops a dumbbell on you, which I believe stuns you for a couple of seconds, so that's how he got me in that one. Why is it not letting me buy... Oh, I only have 600. Yes, so his passive applies echoes. They're revealed on the map, which is very useful. It seems that Gaslight Batman is very oriented around different ways to see people, seeing as how his surveillance camera is his special stolen power. I guess I should go more in depth in a separate episode about how Gaslight Batman works. I'll stick to the generics for now. The Gaslight characters, in case you're wondering, are from a DC Comics series from a few years ago, the early 2000s, that is based off an old book titled Gaslight. Basically, Batman starts in, he lives in Gotham City and takes a trip to Europe and finds out when he comes back about people that hurt his family, and he takes on a new role. It's an alternate universe setting, which is one of the very few alternate universe settings that has taken place in DC Comics history, where you actually take a previously in place hero from DC Comics and give them change them up in an alternate universe. Because surely DC comic characters go around different universes all the time, but they don't usually get changed when they transfer. Like, even the Crime Syndicate of America, for example, Owlman is a different guy. He's not Batman. He's not Batman. Batman still exists, but in Gaslight, Batman doesn't exist. It's just the Gaslight Batman. Alright, so I'm 2-1-0 right now. Another thing to notice about this game is the gigantic point in the middle of the map, which we cannot access for another couple of minutes. This will come up every few minutes and can be fired off. It takes a lot of time standing on it to fire off. It's called the Orbital Cannon. And when the Orbital Cannon is fired off, super minions are spawned, one in, I believe,
Allied
each
control
of the
point
5
neutralized.
directions here.
We have captured the gas station.
And also meteors are dropped on the map. And meteors will actually blow up parts of the map so that you cannot move on them at all.
Enemy double kill. Allied defeated.
Come on. There. Looks like you had a fear effect going on.
Shot down. Allied control point neutralized. The enemy has captured Wayne Tower.
There. I got out of that one alive, thankfully.
Allied control point neutralized.
Or maybe not. Oh dear.
The enemy has captured the bridge.
There. Wonder Woman's going to kill me, but it was a good fight.
It ends, Joker. Very well.
We've captured the subway.
Oh! As you can see there, another very interesting
Control point neutralized.
aspect of this game that makes it different from a lot of other MOBAs and makes it feel very much like superhero kind of game is that one of the stolen powers is known as super strength, and with it you can pick up objects. As you just saw Wonder Woman pick up that car there, you can pick up different objects and throw them around the map, and you can damage things. Like, well, I can damage this car right now. I just blew that car up. So it's very interesting and unique to see environmental damage be brought into a game, because I'm not familiar with any other MOBA that uses environmental damage, and it actually makes a difference. Because objects in the environment, if they're damaged by an ability, for example, they don't do as much damage when they're picked up and thrown by somebody who's taken super strength or anything like that. I'm gonna try to get out of this one. I've been stunned. There's nothing I can do there. It's 2-on-1.
To fight with your aid is strange indeed, Doomsday.
As you heard there, maybe you missed it, but Wonder Woman, after killing me,
Orbital Cannon
said something to
power
Doomsday, and something specific to Doomsday, which is another great thing that I think makes this game very unique, is that currently each champion has specific lines of dialogue that they will use when doing things with specific other champions. So if Batman, for example, gets an assist on a kill with Catwoman, he will say something different than if he gets an assist on a kill with Superman,
is relentless.
even though Superman's not in the game yet.
Be done.
I think that's a very unique way of keeping the game engaging,
Shut down.
because their simple lines of dialogue make it feel real. They make it feel like something's actually happening, and people are actually fighting. So I think that's a great aspect to have. Alright, as you can see, as soon as the Orbital Cannon went up, it became a huge strategic point on the map. We're capturing it right now. I'm going to leave my teammates to do that.
Ally defeated.
And as you watch, I believe we'll be able to capture it and show you how it works.
We have fired.
We have fired the Orbital Cannon, it says. So here come super minions in all, I guess, 4 directions. And they have a lot of health and do plenty of damage. And as you can see, this red area of the map over here, a meteor just fell. It blew up the entire section of the map, and you can now not move through that area of the map.
We have captured Wayne Tower.
I think Joker's going to get him here. Come on, Joker. There was no sense in using invulnerability on that one. Yeah, everybody's kind of new to this game. The people who have been in the beta the longest are obviously the best, and currently there doesn't happen to be level matchmaking, so
Enemy defeated.
a new player could,
Enemy defeated.
such as myself, could get matched with level 30 or something somebody very
Allied
experienced.
control point
But I'm
neutralized.
definitely guessing that they're going to implement level-based matchmaking by the time that the game is released, because it would be terrible to have all these low-level players not play the game, because the first time they play they get slaughtered by level 30s. And if you're not used to playing games like that where you can get really killed, then, you know, it may not be fun for a new player. What gets me on this one, though, is that these games, we're only 10 minutes into the game, but it feels like it's been so much longer. This game is full of action, and even though we're just running around and capturing points, it feels like a lot of time has passed. So it's always a positive thing to have in a game where it feels engaging, it feels like stuff is going on, and it feels important what you're doing. Like something is always happening. I guess I can't blow up the light post, but that phone booth there had nothing on me. Okay.
Control point neutralized.
Minions have surprisingly low health.
Subway.
I'm only level 9 and I'm two-shotting minions. I have no idea what the maximum champion level is, because
Allied control
I don't
point
believe anyone, nobody usually gets maxed out before these games end.
Allied control point neutralized.
So who knows what the maximum champion level is, but they're adding new maps in the future. In fact, they're working on a new map called Coast City at the moment.
Gas station.
So, which is more like your typical laning map. So
We have captured the townhouses.
I can see maximum level being determined soon after those come out.
Orbital Cannon. Charge online.
You may have noticed that I picked up a couple of coins over there from those minion deaths. They're basically like, it is wealth. It's money, but it lays there for you to pick up, which is really neat, because it gives players an opportunity, it gives them something to fight over. I guess that's not really a good thing to fight over your teammates' things, but yeah, and that white one's a coin for the other team to pick up, so I can't pick that one. This is a close game. Our team is losing, but another meteor just fell as the blue team captured the orbital cannon in the middle. Green Lantern's catching up to me, but I'm gonna ult him, and that's gonna get the kill. Our entire team is here, but I don't really think that a team fight is the best idea right now. But who am I to be talking strategy in a game I'm quite new to? The abilities look nice, the graphics look stunning. I couldn't be happier with this game right now. It's got some really neat mechanics. I mean, it really varies from your standard MOBA, as you would call it. There's a lot of things that are different, even though it looks very similar. Just the slightest things, like being able to level up your passive, makes a huge difference.
We have captured the bridge.
Let's see. Here comes one more. Alright. That was a pretty intense fight. And always some coins to grab if you feel like playing a coin-grabbing-esque game with Mario. You can grab coins in this. Mario fans, watch out. This game is fun. So it looks like the maximum level for a skill is 4. So that implies that the maximum level would be... Probably the ultimate's max is 3, so the maximum level is probably 20 or 21. I wouldn't be surprised if it was 20. Maybe your passive can't go to 4. We'll see. These guys are both tanks, so I don't want to fight these guys. I got feared into that death, but oh well. Our health right now is looking an unhealthy 114, but we are controlling more points than the opposing team. So we have some catch-up work to do. Their health is at 285, but if we can get this Orbital Cannon when it comes back online, we'll be in good shape.
Ally defeated.
And here comes the Orbital Cannon now.
Charge online.
This will be an important strategic point.
Enemy defeated.
Alright guys, this game isn't over and I know you want to see the end of it.
Ally control
But
point neutralized.
it's been quite a while, so I think I'm going to have to end this video here. I hate to do it, but I don't like posting long videos because people don't really like watching long videos. And this was really just an introduction video to Infinite Crisis. I will be giving you a ton of coverage on this game. I'll be playing all the champions, all the time. I'll be showing you everything you need to know as you wait patiently for the release. And somebody, one lucky viewer on my other video, will get their very own
Enemy defeated.
friend referral code to get into the beta. And maybe some of you already are into the beta. And if you're into the beta, absolutely add me. My account name is Scapemage, Scapemage, and I'll be posting that in the description to this video. So if you got into the beta already, and your friends play with you, you feel free to add me, and I'll definitely play some games with you. I don't have anybody in my friends list at this time, because I've only been playing for a few days, but can't really go wrong. So thanks for watching, and definitely tune in. I'll have this week, next week, the weeks following, plenty of Infinite Crisis closed beta coverage. So leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe to my channel for more Infinite Crisis coverage, and for more of everything else. Enjoy your week.